Takes nearly an hour for the taxi to make its way to the squalor of the Redmond Barrens across the bridge to the Seattle waterfront and the Universal Brotherhood. The building is a pre-crash brick job with a fancy new facade that sports neon highlights and an enormous set of glass double doors. Through the windows, you can see activity within, smiling, happy disciples shuffling along in beige pajamas and slippers. A greeter stands outside the front door, gently attempting to entice the misbegotten and the curious to enter and take their first baby steps towards brotherhood. Pike Place Market is usually empty by now, but you step out of the cab to the sounds of an excited crowd. Okay. Forgot about this. I need to equip that one. And I guess we're not going to be able to use our fire barrier, unfortunately. What do we have going on here? The fan is apparently excited to be in the same city as the rock star. Hey, how you doing? You here for the Maria Mercurial concert? You bet. Can you get me in? I wish I could get in. They just announced this thing an hour ago, all spontaneous like. Of course, by the time I got here, all the tickets were already gone. I'm gonna try and find a better spot to hear. Talk to the security guard first. May I help you? Do you work for the Rockstar? Yes, sir. I work for Maria Mercurial. Something I can do for you. I'd like to meet Maria Mercurial. Lots of people want to meet Maria Mercurial. Lots of people have this much yen. Show the counter on your cred stick. So my job is to protect the Silver Lady. Do you think I'd be worth anything if I could be bribed so easily? Can I get into the concert? Not up to me. The concert was only announced an hour ago, but the tickets are already sold out. Sorry, nothing I can do. Know anything about the Universal Brotherhood? Just what I see on the Tri-D. I'm gonna go look around. Suit yourself, chumma. It wouldn't be a rock concert without a drug dealer. Although no police are nearby, he plays the part, as if his performance was part of the experience. Yo, you like nerps? Maybe something stronger? Show me what you got. Alright. I don't need no combat stims. Upa suspicious. Upa suspicious. So is that supposed to be Maria Mercurial right there? Interesting. Welcome, brother. Are you ready to build a better tomorrow? I sure am. That's great news. Come in and find the power of belonging. Sounds good. Go right in, brother. Someone from the counseling center would love to talk with you. Well, that was easy. Hear the sounds of soft music playing within, and what many soft slippers guiding across the smooth floor. Let's do it. Well, brother, I forgot to mention that everyone must enter the Universal Brotherhood alone. friends and I are together. In order to become part of a larger family, we must first know ourselves. You need to hear our message in solitude so that your mind can be clear from distraction in the shackles of this heart-bringing, oppressive world. A few questions first. Yeah. Coyote whispers in your ear. We'll wait outside for you, Ghost. I'll take the team and circle around the building looking for another way in. I'll chirp you on your comm link if we find one. Great. Great. You're going to try to brainwash me. In contrast to the noise and energy of the crowd outside, the lobby of the Universal Brotherhood is sedate, tranquil, acquiescent. The low music piped through the room is something from a day spa mixed with a planetarium sky show, allowing listeners to achieve maximum relaxation while reaching for the stars. Brothers and sisters from every race and every branch of meta-humanity mill about with blissful smiles and shining eyes, greeting each other with head nods, palm touches, and murmured blessings. The woman at the front desk offers you a welcoming smile as you enter, her hand automatically moving to her stack of religious literature. I don't like this. The sweeping walls, the muted colors, and the soothing music of the Universal Brotherhood's entrance hall are all designed to relax you. Hi, welcome to the Universal Brotherhood. I will be with you in just a second. You turn to the other woman at the desk. Sister Monica, you have to be more careful with your ID. He reaches down to a box on the floor. Here is a blank key card. Take it and your ruin card to Brother Christopher, and he will let you into the office to program a new one. Thank you, Sister Sally. Sister Sally smiles. Of course. Truth makes us one. The young lady turns back to you and smiles. Sorry about that. How can I help you today? I don't want to like alert anybody, and I feel like these questions are going to alert people. Truth makes us one. Next to the desk is a cardboard box filled with blank Universal Brotherhood ID cards. You can get one and damage it. Maybe you could use it to get into the office and program a new card. Do it. Excuse me, please leave the key cards alone. Looks like the maintenance staff has left their equipment out. Look at the tools. There is a hammer, a number of screwdrivers, and a seemingly random collection of screws, bolts, and nuts. Cleaning solvents. There is a can labeled kerosene and a can labeled paint solvent. Take the kerosene can. You take the kerosene can. Like I'm gonna have to blow some stuff up. The table is covered with snack foods. The warming stove could be used to warm up a plate of food, melting something, or maybe starting a fire. We're not ready to start a fire yet. There is a variety of sweets, including some red and blue candy. As you approach the janitor, he looks up, seeming surprised that anyone noticed he was here. What do you want? I need a little information. I'm willing to pay for it. Okay, as long as I don't lose my job or anything. How much you talking about? about 50 million? Ah, I gotta go back to pushing a mop for a real paycheck. Oof. It's what we call free money, sir. Hey, what's up, Ken? Stop being cheap? Bruh, I have like 400 million. Father Willie's greasy black hair and disturbing tattoos are quite the contrast to the flawless features and exquisite clothes of Lynn Telestrian. He doesn't look the part of a spokesman. You see the adulation in the eyes of those who linger around him just to bask in his presence a moment more. Apparently, he is a charismatic speaker. Welcome, my friend, from the shadows. I rejoice to be with you. The shadows? I don't know what you're talking about. Please, I lived in the shadows for many years until I came into the light and fellowship of the Universal Brotherhood. I see on you the chains of guilt and sorrow, built link upon link by the crimes you commit in name of Nuyen. I don't know about that. We each carry chains of our own creation. Yes, that is what I told myself for years, until the weight of my chains brought me to the pit of despair. But the Universal Brotherhood saved me. It can save you too, my friend. I hope so, Father. A hopeful soul is filled with strength. What can I do to add to this strength? I'd like to speak to Lynn Telestrian. Many are attached to the bright light that is Lynn Telestrian, but she cannot see everyone. What business do you have with her? She's going to help me come out of the shadows and into the light. Mother Lynn is a beacon that helps many come into the light of the Universal Brotherhood. Unfortunately, she left the building about 15 minutes ago. One of our counselors could help you to join our family should you seek their counsel. Will that be all, my child? For Jessica Watts. May I ask what business you have with grandmother Jessica? She is very busy. I'm working to solve her brother's murder. Grandmother Jessica has entered the inner sanctum and cannot be disturbed. I must tell you that the news of her brother's murder will not change anything for her. When we join the Universal Brotherhood, we put our birth families behind us and devote ourselves to belonging to something larger. I know that this seems heartless, and it may be hard to understand, but if you speak with one of our counselors, it will start to make sense. Is that all? Thank you for your time, Father. Interesting. I'm sorry, but today's seminar is over. Father Willie is just answering a few questions before he leaves. Wilma? Come on, Wilma. Hello, brother. What can I help you with? Ask some questions. Tell me about the inner sanctum. It is a place of great meditation to which only our senior members, our mothers and fathers, have access. Okay, thanks. The truth makes us one. Welcome to the Universal Brotherhood's Counseling Center. What is your name? I'm a lost sheep who's coming looking for my flock. You've come to the right place. Tell me something about yourself so I can pair you with the right counselor. I've lived in the shadows, so give me someone who Oh wait, these are all my my etiquettes. This is academic. This is I think it starts with an S, and this one's a Shadowrunner. Let's do this one. I've lived in the shadows, so give me someone who understands the life of a runner. I know the perfect brother to speak with you. He has a similar background and talks Shadowrunning. You two will get along fabulously, but he isn't in today, and the rest of my counselor are currently booked. I think that's counselors, plural. Could you come back tomorrow? Brother Christopher. I rejoice to be with you. How may I help you? Is this the office door? Yes, but it's off limits to the public. Thanks, I will keep looking around. Fulfill your purpose. Done bad things. Your past is irrelevant. It's your future that counts. Alright, let's go start a fire. Nobody will ever see it coming. Put the can of kerosene on the stove. You place the kerosene can on the stove and turn up the heat. Your comlink chirps and Coyote appears on the screen. How's it going? Good, I found a way into the off-limits area of the Brotherhood. Jessica's somewhere in here. You find another way into this place? Yep, I went down an alley and found a side door near the back. I'll send the coordinates so you can find it. Okay, when I find it, I'll let you in. Take your time to look around and open the door when you're ready. We're chill here. I need one of those key cards. Did you know that there is a Maria Mercurial concert going on right outside? Her eyes light up. I know, isn't it exciting? I'm such a big fan of hers. The first time I heard Who Weeps for the Children, I melted inside. Don't tell anyone, but she's signing autographs outside right now. She chews her lip, torn, then makes a decision. I know the elders will frown on this, but I've just got to get her autograph. I mean, it's Maria Mercurial. Goodbye. Needed that blank key card, probably. Let's see what we got in here. The cold storage box is labeled Live Specimen, keep refrigerated. An industrial-sized food processor that could make food for an army of babies. Okay. Fridge contains mostly things that are either brown or green, with the primary difference seeming to be age. The broken vending machine seems like it could be moved. I don't have strength 5. Trying to push the vending machine out of the way. Vending machine is grinding on the ground. Needs lubricant in order to move. Okay. The panel has a message which reads, "Do not open exterior door without express permission of the Brotherhood, mother, or father." So walk away. I think there was maybe some lubricant over here. Cleaning solvents. Dip your blank Universal Brotherhood ID card into the paint solvent. The plastic ID card melts in the solvent enough to be recognizable as a UB card, but but hide that it did not have anything printed on it. Huh. Okay. Tools. Does that mean I can get into the locked doors? I need a replacement for my keycard. Oh, Sister Sally at the front desk sent me to you. Why did she send me to you? My keycard was ruined and I need a new one. You have your old keycard. Hand him the melted UB keycard. Wow, what happened to this? Melted in the clothes dryer. You would be surprised how many times I've heard that one. Why are you out of uniform? I was mugged while recruiting in the Barrens. Really sorry to hear that. I'll let you into the office and you can use a terminal to log in and make yourself a new card. Excellent. The card box is labeled UB blank keycards. I think the universal one. The display reads, enter blank keycard to activate machine. Place blank keycard in the printer. Oh boy. Universal Brotherhood Seattle Chapter keycard printer. Please enter blah blah. And if only I was a decker. Our data entry. The list below is the names that are currently approved to have keycards printed for. If you need a new card and your name is not on this list, please see Father Willie. Go with Tim Lebel. Select housing location. Inner sanctum. Like, do you be... Oh boy. That one. Select correct password retrieval prompt. End of shadows. Processing. Information incorrect. Please enter valid information. Optional make home access keycard. Let's go with Adam Borders. Home dorm A. Top one. Mercurial rocks. Can I talk to any of these people? Oh, well, there we go. Lots of stuff to read. The waste bucket is stuffed with letters from people looking for missing loved ones who have disappeared after joining the Universal Brotherhood. Waste bucket is filled with shredded paper, which appears to have been letters. There are 2 letters which escaped the shredder. Dear Charles, we have been trying to reach you for months. We have come to the Universal Brotherhood several times and every time been told that we cannot see you. Since you are not allowed to go online in any way, the only way we can try to contact you is by letters, which we have done time and again with no response. How can you forget the people who raised you and loved you, Mom and Dad? On the desk of Monica Schnoff.
Dear Brian, I want you to know how happy the Universal Brotherhood has made me.
but I am sad that I never get any responses from my letters to you. I would email or message you, but as you know from my letters, we are not allowed to go online. You know that I've loved you since the day you were born. Mom and Dad always gave me crap for never being able to pronounce your name when you were a baby, but it's been an endearing name for me to call you ever since. Please reply to this letter. Love, Sister Monica. Not helpful. This bucket is filled with letters. Desk is covered in photos of dogs. The one catching a stick is labeled my diminutive friend. My. Universal Brotherhood Terminal. Sister Dawn Wers. Alpha Sword Brothers and Sisters. Ada D. Looking for names we recognize. There's Dale Yates. On the holographic map, a desk displays the Universal Brotherhood logo. Activate holodesk. The holodesk animates to display a high-level blueprint of the facility, which labels to touch to zoom into each area. Home areas. Holodesk zooms in to show the 4 dormitories, the office, and the kitchen area that make up the home area. You notice that the kitchen has an external door, that there is heavy security around the door to the sanctuary area. Dorm A current residents. I don't recognize any of those names. Dorm B. Don't recognize those names. B. Don't recognize those names. Don't recognize those names either. Zoom map out. Inner sanctum. Access denied. Public areas. All that zooms into the entrance hall, auditorium, and cafeteria of the Universal Brotherhood's Seattle chapter. Staff areas. Holodesk zooms to display storeroom, staff locker room, the kitchen, with a notation that the kitchen is actually part of the home area from the security point of view. There's gotta be a name on here that I recognize. I need this. Oh, Monica Sachnoff. There we go. So Dorm B. I thought there was something right here. All right, Monica Sachnoff, Dorm B. And I guess this is where we just try to get lucky. Kapow! New life for me. Sisters. For Annika Sachnov, but I can't do anything. Woofer. Admin functions. Enter Universal Brotherhood username and password. On where's autofill? Recover password. Select correct answer to personal question. My favorite frisbee catcher. Oh crap. Oh crap. Jody. Admin functions unlocked. Jody. Oh my gosh. How did we do it? How did we do it? Authorize new keycards. Father Willie has authorized the following new keycards to be printed. Monica Sachnov. Okay, so 134647. We'll go back to that. Get the card first. Three, 4, 6, 4, 7. Life for me. Honey bites. We're just gonna go down the list. Imperial Rocks. Baby Bree. There we go. Keycard complete. Warning, this keycard provides access to a high security area. Approved uniforms are required in all high security areas. All right, take the keycard. Thank you very much. Now back to this. View attendance logs. Logs available. View correspondence logs. Adam Borders. Dale Yates. Yates. Gotta put this place all up in your face. Streamers and greeting cards decorate the lower bunk. Look at the cards. There are two greeting cards are taped to the bunk. Another typo. One is a giant homemade card. The other is professionally printed and features the logo of the Universal Brotherhood. And the homemade card, missing you already. Julie, we are all so proud of you for advancing to the inner sanctum. Remember us, lowly brothers and sisters, and come visit us often. And congratulations. Dear Sister Julie, it is my pleasure to invite you to join us in the inner sanctum as a mother of the Universal Brotherhood. I have left your upgraded keycard in your locker. Ah, yeah. Search the bunk. Find a fresh Universal Brotherhood Sisters uniform on the bed. Take the uniform. The locker has a name tag. Force open the locker. A locker makes a lot of noise when you bust it open. Inside you find inner sanctum. Probably not too much noise. Probably a quick save. On the lower bunk is a daft of a letter. Dear Mom and Dad, I write you every day, but I never hear back from you. Maybe what they're saying here is true. Maybe you never loved me at all. I think that this will be my last letter. Your ex-son, Charles. Oof. Mega oof. The locker contains a brother's uniform that will fit you. Take uniform. Oh. Those are some turrets. The locker contains a sister's uniform that would not fit you. Box rounding slip. Transfer for sale in thrift shops. Read the rounding slip. Reason for transfer. Shane could not accept the truth and will no longer be reading these things. He has been moved downstairs. Open the box. Box contains clothes and personal items, including a photo of Cherry Bomb. Digging deeper, you confirm that they are the belongings of Brother Shane. There was something over here. Find out what happened to Shane for Cherry Bomb. Locker contains a brother's universal uniform. Take the uniform. I'm taking the uniforms because, you know, if we get those people out, we need them. Hello, brother. I have some questions. You don't have the answers that I'm seeking. I'm glad I could be of help, but it was walking through these doors is the first step. That's the office door, blah, 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 yep. You don't recognize me, I just talked to you, dog. Alright, maybe you're the one. Where is the counseling center? Just on the other side of the entrance lobby. Okay, you don't have anything. Go talk to the father. Oh, this guy. Yeah. All right. What's over here? Search the locker. The locker has a well-worn uniform that would fit a dwarf. In the uniform's pocket is a keycard. Take the keycard. Keycard has a big Universal Brotherhood logo and the name Edward Sharple, janitor. I can't wear a dwarf's outfit. The door to the locker has been ripped off. Search the locker. There are 2 uniforms crammed into the locker. We don't have any orcs. The locker door has tape over the latch to prevent it from locking. Search the locker. The locker contains neatly clipped articles and a uniform that will fit a human or an elf. Read the articles. The articles are about a variety of missing persons cases in which the missing person had become a member of the Universal Brotherhood. In the articles, a spokesperson for the Brotherhood says that though these people are not missing, they have cut ties to the families who abused them as children. Take the standard uniform. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I don't want to be a janitor. The shipping pallet has 6 boxes with chloroform bottles in them. Chloroform could be used to knock someone out if you get them alone. Let's take the bottle of chloroform. A large tub is labeled cooking lard. The lid is extremely greasy. Take the lard. Lard doesn't fit in a pocket, so you're gonna have to carry it around. It's a box of industrial toilet cleaner. The crate's label reads liquefied cane sugar, 1 gallon cans, 24 count. You see lots of these around in the shelves. Alright, I'm kind of terrified of those turrets attacking me. Just want the, you know, my... whatchamacallit? Want my other clothes. I don't want to be a janitor. I don't have much of a choice, though. I wonder if that's the inner sanctum. Alright, quick save. Alright, the broken vending machine. Spread the lard on the ground, then push the vending machine out of the way. With some slight creaking, the vending machine slides away to reveal a secret door. You must let your team in from the alley before attempting to open the secret door. Okay. Well, in that case, we're gonna take a chance with these turrets. Alright, well. You know what? We have a save. We're ready. What you gonna do? Or we'll take you to the inner sanctum of the Universal Brotherhood. You have not retrieved your team yet. You will be unable to do so past this point. Cancel. Had to check, you know. Look at this guy. Alright, open the door to let your team in. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It's so disappointing sometimes when just life is hard, you know. The facility is on lockdown. The remote scanners Cleared your badge, but who are these people? New members that Grandmother Jessica requested to see. Seems satisfied. I see. Well, until you deliver them to Grandmother Jessica, you're responsible for them. So don't let them go wandering off. I'm dressed as a janitor. Alright, here we go.